Hello, sports movie fans, and welcome to Locker Room Flicks podcast. I'm your host, Steve Lant, and with me, as always, is Frank the Tank Sullivan. Frank, what's up?
What's up? Hey, Steve, how we doing?
Doing well, man. Doing well. How about yourself?
Doing great, man.
Yeah?
Ready to get this wonderful movie going.
That's right. So first, let's talk a little fantasy football. How's it going with you? In that.
Got the win. Got the
win, huh?
Yep.
Did Rodgers help you out at all?
I'm not even playing him anymore.
Oh, you benched his ass.
I got Tua in. He's my starting QB. He had a good week. Receivers had a good week. I'm 4-5. I'm in 7th place, so I gotta inch my way to 6th and
for the playoffs, right?
And get into the playoffs. So I gotta. Hopefully, I got a good win. I'll have a good win this week coming up. Should be easy matchup, hopefully, but you never know how it goes. How are you doing in there?
I won this week. I beat the other 6-2 team. So now there was a third 6-2 team who. So now there's 2 7-2 teams.
Oh, nice.
So we're tied for first. But my quarterback Josh Allen is questionable.
Yeah, I know.
He's questionable with the elbow.
Throwing a wrench, whatever. He probably still play though. I don't know.
I hope so. I got Geno Smith as my backup.
Yeah,
but I don't know. We'll see.
My team name is Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mine is Lost Cause.
Lost Cause, huh?
Yeah, Lost Cause.
It's not. I tell you one thing. It's not Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. That's for sure. Not this.
Not this year, at least.
Anyways.
So, but we're not doing football this week. We're doing a Winter Olympics movie, actually.
Yes, sir.
It is called Cool Runnings. Cool Runnings.
Man.
My Jamaican accent is horrible.
That's all right.
Cool Runnings. It was released on October 1st, 1993. Almost 30 years old.
That's crazy.
Box office info. Opening weekend, $7 million. And it grossed over $154 million. Did not win any awards.
No.
It was directed by John Turtle Taub. I think that's how you say it.
That's close enough.
When a Jamaican sprinter is disqualified from the Olympic Games, he enlists the help of a dishonored coach to start the first Jamaican bobsled team.
Yep.
Where do we watch this movie? Disney Plus.
Yep.
It's on Disney Plus. So we're gonna throw a little curveball your way. We have to stop the show for a second to make a big announcement.
Big announcement.
Big announcement. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear this.
Before we get to my 5 fun facts, we have what can you call it, a bonus fact, I guess.
A bonus fact.
Okay.
There you go.
A bonus fact. So me and Casey, we're getting another podcast co-host, I guess you can call it. So
oh, there you go.
We are expecting our first child due in May.
Yay.
Let's freaking go. I'm so excited for you guys.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
That is awesome.
Forward to it. You know, it's going to be, we got 6 months to go.
6 months and counting, man.
Almost to the
Countdown.
date, honestly. So May 15th is the due date. And, I mean, what is it?
It's the 10th.
It's the 10th right now.
It's
actually our
anniversary.
6-year wedding anniversary.
What, today?
Yeah.
Oh, happy anniversary.
6
happy
years
anniversary.
of wedding.
Here's to
Bliss.
6 years, huh? Cheers.
Cheers.
6 years, but how long have we been together?
Too fucking long.
14
10
years.
years, right? No.
Okay, 14 years?
No.
We started dating in 2006. 2006.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
14 years.
I mean, I'm not a
No, that's
mathematician.
8. No, that's
Steve
16
knows.
years.
16 years. Yeah.
6.
Because we got married.
Yeah, 16.
We got 10 years together.
Yes. Before we
I think no one really cares. It's all like wedding anniversary. now.
Okay, I'm just putting it out there.
So you guys are gonna find out the gender? You're gonna do a big gender reveal when you find out, or
we are not. We're gonna let it ride till the end.
Wow.
Yeah. Not a big fan of those gender reveal. Those are
fucking
like
stupid.
Gen Z type. Wow. I don't know. I mean, a lot of
Gen Z type.
I don't know. It seems like a lot of them get all like crazy with like you got smoke coming out of like car exhaust. I see.
I see balloons a lot, and I'm afraid of balloons,
Yeah.
so can't do that.
My neighbor
Mm-hmm.
freaking shot off a shotgun.
Oh,
Like he
God.
like threw something in
Yeah.
the air and they shot it with a shotgun. I was like,
Really?
what the hell's going
Yeah,
on? over
I don't
there?
know. They just, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I have no problem throwing a party just to get more gifts. I have no problem doing with that.
Of course.
But I don't know. I don't say it seems just tacky, or I don't know. That's just my opinion. What do I know?
Well, even if you don't do the gender
I don't
reveal,
want
you're not going to
gender
find out
reveal
what the sex
party.
is.
I just don't want to know the gender.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's both things. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's mostly just not knowing the gender.
Okay.
You're just saying what
From word of
parties.
mouth. Anyways.
right, well-
yeah,
well,
that's,
listen,
that's where we are.
I won't sing for you. I'm not singing anymore.
That's old. That's old school, but I like it. Respect, man.
Respect,
Respect,
man.
man.
We got to be careful though. We don't want to go too. We don't want to piss off all the Jamaicans that be listening.
Why? So it's all about respect.
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, seriously, congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Steve.
I wish you guys all the best with that.
Yep.
We'll be. I'm sure we'll be getting updates throughout the next.
Yeah,
6
we'll be
months.
getting some crazy updates. I don't know.
Nice.
Anyways, we'll get into my 5 fun facts. All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
All
You
right.
want to do
Okay,
your
ready?
song?
Yeah. All right. Frank's 5 fun facts. Frank's 5 facts. Frank's 5 fun facts. Frank's 5 facts. You know it. Come on. Frank's 5 fun facts.
I was hoping you were gonna do like Bob Marley, Three Little Birds or something. But
That's kind of what it is.
oh, is it?
It's
You
Oh,
know
it is
it?
Bob Marley. You're right. It is.
Yeah.
Bob Marley. Yep. Who? What song?
Oh, come on.
I know it.
No. What the
You know it.
fuck is
Friends
it?
by fun
It's
facts.
Can This Be Love?
No, it's Could
That-
You Be
close enough.
Loved?
Yeah, all right.
Loved.
I,
All right, so that's-
I was gonna say I told her to do I was like, you got to do a Jamaican song.
You didn't tell me
A
to do
Jamaican
shit.
song, actually.
I did say it.
Absolutely. All right, I kind of got it.
Jamaican song. Like,
Okay.
It's fucking rude.
I've been sucking at this lately.
I know it's hit or miss. It's kind of funny because like when she says she's gonna do it, I'm like, how the hell is she gonna make it? Like, I don't know. It seems like it'd be difficult to do.
It is hard. You
But-
don't know the stress that I deal with. All
But then
week.
like when you did it, like I knew right away.
Yeah, I know. You don't understand the pressure that I'm under.
Well,
Not a lot of
listen, we
pressure.
don't want
No, it's really
need
not.
Casey
I
to get
honestly-
You don't have to
stressed
do
out.
it anymore. We can if
That's
if you're
me.
under
You don't want me to do it.
if you're under too much stress, we can.
Yeah, we don't want to put the little
can-
one under stress.
we can create.
No,
You
it's-
guys don't want me to do it.
No, I'm
anymore?
saying we're saying is if you're under too much stress, we can.
It's not stressful at all. I just picked the song literally 2 minutes before I did it.
Okay. Well then, what are you
So
saying?
she's
What's
lying.
the dramatic effect?
All right. Well.
All right, well, take a
Thank
page
you.
out of Bob Marley's book. Could you be loved?
All right. Let's get down to this here.
Be loved.
All right. So fact number 1. At the time, this was the highest grossing live action film released by Disney.
Wow.
So I guess it did very well in the box office. I mean, 7 million opening weekend is pretty good.
Yeah, and 154 overall.
Fact number 2: the Jamaican team was met with open arms by the international bobsledding team, contrary to the story in the movie. One of the other teams even lent the backup sled so that they actually could qualify. So I
wow.
guess in the movie they kind of made it seem that they weren't really welcome,
No, yeah, absolutely.
but I guess it was quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite. They
Yeah.
were very welcoming and
Yeah.
all right. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. This was John Candy's last film to be released before he passed away. He said Candy died 5 months later of a heart attack while filming Wagons East in '94.
Yes.
Which did you seen that movie?
It's I hate to say it because I love John Candy, but it's a horrible movie.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I assume it's a comedy.
it's supposed to be a comedy. Yeah,
Really? And that makes it interesting.
I mean it was it was almost 30 years ago now, but
Mm,
I can't believe he's been gone 30 years.
I know it's nuts.
Rest
Well,
in,
you know,
rest in peace, man.
Oh my god. It's a Western comedy.
I guess that
On the
makes sense.
horse.
Wagons east.
Yeah, they decide instead of going west, they're out west and they want to go back east or
Let
something.
me see here, because I have in my notes here. Because so John, one of my notes, I go brief little segue. I said John Candy is pretty big in this movie, but he died when he was 43,
Yeah.
which is wild.
Yep.
And then also maybe
I'm gonna be 42.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because like I was like, cause I don't know, I kind of like associate him with like Chris Farley. I mean they're two different people, but they're very similar. Big guys. They both died very young.
Yeah.
Chris Farley died when he was 33, and so did John Belushi, which is kind of crazy because I'm 33.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, stuff like that really gets you thinking, right?
Drug
Gets in your head.
Yeah,
Gets in your head.
it really does. It's crazy. Anyways, fact number Disney envisioned the original cast with Denzel Washington as Derice, Eddie Murphy as Sanka, Wesley Snipes as Yul Brenner. That's his name in there.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Marlon Wayans as Junior, and obviously John Candy as
Really?
Yeah.
Really? That's like a star-studded cast, especially for like 93.
Absolutely.
That's like the top actors of the time.
Oh, absolutely. And they definitely could afford those guys too, considering it's Disney and their budget. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure they could have. So I wonder what stopped them from doing that.
I don't know. It's a good
Or
question.
they just couldn't get them. Maybe they were all busy.
Side note: I think this movie is great without him.
Oh my god, I love this movie.
I mean, we'll get into it later.
Yeah.
But and I also got a little note that said that Tupac Shakur actually auditioned for the role in this movie too.
Really?
I don't know. It doesn't say who. Maybe Yul Brenner.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Holy shit. Tupac.
Yeah, pouring out for Tupac and John Candy. In case you didn't say it. Fact number 5: in the sport of bobsledding, adding a weight to the sled is perfectly legal. In fact, sometimes it is a safety measure. We'll just leave it at that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So-
because that's in reference to John Candy cheating in 72 or whatever.
Wait, I mean, they could have, because he cheated in like 72, he said, or something.
Yeah, 72.
They could have added that on in later years,
Right. Okay.
So just an interesting note.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Yeah, those are my facts.
And that was Frank's Papa Bags. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right. Go away now.
Yeah, man. Okay, bye.
Thanks, Casey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tried to make so much noise too.
So yeah, man, what'd you think of this movie?
Excellent.
So wait, first of all, is this the first time you ever seen it?
No, I've seen this
Oh, you've seen it before? Okay.
plenty of times. Yeah.
Really? Multiple
Yeah.
times?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Like when you were young, or?
yeah, absolutely. When I was young, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely heartwarming. Let's put it that way. Feel good.
Very heartwarming. Feel good movie.
Yes, 100%. I guess even with with the cast that they had, even though it wasn't an A-list cast, like my fact, it's a very good movie.
I think so. I think so. I think they did an excellent job. These actors.
Yes.
I think I've only seen this once
Really?
before, like when it first came out. So we're talking almost 30 years ago.
Really?
And obviously I remember it, but I don't remember it being so good.
Yeah.
To be honest,
You really haven't seen it since it like first came out?
No.
What about your kids? You ever put it on with your kids?
No.
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 This is definitely. I mean, like I said, this is definitely.
It's funny because Colleen's like, I'm like, oh, do you want to watch this with me? She's like, yeah, absolutely. And then I was like, nah, I don't feel like watching it right now. I ended up watching it on the train.
Really?
And I was like, you know what? You probably would have liked it a lot. And she's like,
Absolutely.
I knew it. I think she said she saw it.
She probably don't remember it.
Probably not. But
Really?
it is a good movie, man. I really like it. I really like it. Like you said, it's funny too, man.
We can
I thought it
break
was
down
funny.
the cast first.
Yeah, sure.
So the main character, Doris,
Yep.
pretty good actor. Actually, it's funny. He's noted in IMDb as just Leon. I tried to look up his last name. I was like, I mean, he has one, but like, it just says Leon. It's kind of weird.
Right. Yeah.
He's actually in a movie. He's in a biopic about the Temptations. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie.
No.
I would definitely recommend everyone seeing that movie if you haven't.
What's it called?
The Temptations.
Oh, okay. That's easy to remember.
Yeah, he plays David Ruffin, and it's a long movie about the Temptations. It's like a 3-hour. It might have been one of those like made for TV, and they kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a very good movie, and he plays an excellent role in that movie.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Awesome. I'll have to check it out.
And Dougie Doug. What else is he? What else is he? I've heard of him, but like
honestly, I don't know. But he's hilarious. Sanka Coffee.
You did, man.
Sanka Coffee. He was great in this movie. I think he really brought it all together. To be honest with you,
absolutely.
You could say John Candy. You could say any of the guys, really, but I think he really brought the comedy to this. He was funny, man. He was hilarious.
I agree.
You know, from like the very beginning, you know, whenever every scene he's in, it's funny.
Yeah. No, I definitely I agree with that.
And I was just thinking, right? I'm like, you know what? Disney really puts a lot into their movies as far as like their sports movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you know, we've seen a couple now from Disney, and then I thought, wait, we did see the Big Green in that one. That one was horrible.
Yeah, no,
but
very
other
true.
than that one, they're pretty spot on. You know, when it's based on true stories, they really do great. Like Remember the Titans, that was an excellent movie. This one, you know,
yeah.
I'm
no,
sure
I definitely I agree.
There's other ones, but
yeah. I was gonna say, we should have looked up like the true story. I don't know. Are these guys' names like based off of like, are they the real?
Oh,
names
they're actual names.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
I was kind of like, the guy's name is Yul Brenner. I was like, I knew that he's in that.
That sounds like a name, right?
Because it's the guy who was in the Ten Commandments and the King and I. He's that old actor.
Oh, okay.
His last name is spelled differently.
Uh-huh.
But if you look up Yul Brenner, you'll know right away. He's been in tons of things. So I would assume that's his real name
right.
And the real bobsled team. I was like, I don't know why Disney would pick that name. They're not, yeah. So like I said, it was a weird choice for them to pick Yul Brenner. I don't. Maybe they wanted to, because he plays such like a masculine character. Maybe they purposely made. I don't know. It's weird.
Right. Yeah, it looks like. I mean, according to this article, it's like really different.
Really.
The story. But yeah, no, it's still a good. It's still a good
well, and again, with one of the facts is like, if they were welcomed at the Olympics and not, I mean, that's the whole story. Is that they're not?
Oh, is that well? Yeah,
they're not.
The whole story is is that they're against all odds type of thing.
Yeah, that's what makes the story.
Yeah. No. What I was going to say, I wonder if they actually used the real footage from the Olympics. Because it kind of looked like it was.
I didn't show like newspaper clippings or something like that.
Well, they showed newspaper clippings, but I'm talking to like, not like the the close-ups and stuff like that, but I think like the actual footage from the the Olympics. I think they showed, and I'm assuming that the crash really happened on the third run.
Yeah. and also kind of like makes me wonder too, like how real, whenever we're going back and forth, we're comparing the real story to the fictional story. Is like, why didn't he just try out for one of the other like track sports? Like whether it be like a relay race.
Well, they kind of said that was the final event of the day or of the they kind of made it sound like, all right, this is all or nothing type of thing
Gotcha.
in the beginning. I wonder if that really happened. If
I know. Yeah.
the one guy, the fucking one guy,
He trips them all
Junior
up.
trips him up, trips
Um,
up him and Yul Brenner.
and again, I don't blame him because, like, I mean, you have to wait 4 years to try out again. Like 4 years, a lot. It's like makes a huge difference.
Yeah,
Even 2 years is gonna make a huge difference.
huge difference. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Yeah, it all started when two American businessmen living in Jamaica were inspired by a local pushcart derby, according to the Jamaican Bobsled Federation.
Really?
Yeah. So, and they actually recruited the guys from the army, the Jamaican army. They did crash apparently, and
Yeah.
they didn't lift up their sled. They pushed it over the finish line and then lifted it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And the popular quote from the movie, "Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme, get on up, it's bobsled time," was also made up for the movie.
Really?
So it's again, it's Hollywood,
Yeah.
and that's why they say it's based on a true story, not this is every fact of the movie.
Based. That's for sure.
But really, it is if you think about it. It's like it's kind of inspiring,
Oh yeah. No, I agree.
to come from a country that doesn't have ice.
Well,
doesn't have winter.
John Candy is basically telling him, he's like, you have no time to prepare for this.
Yeah,
He's like, we're in the middle of we're in Jamaica.
exactly.
It's definitely not going to be easy.
But yeah, no, I thought John Candy did great in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
He played a great role. Yeah, I thought it was an excellent movie. What do you think of the action? What do you think of the action in the movie?
I mean, the training montages were pretty interesting. They're good because I was doing a lot of the research, and I guess like trying to find out like actual training itself for bobsledding. A lot of it is like track and like lifting weights and stuff like that.
Okay,
I had no clue. The fact
that
that
makes sense.
The fact that it runs on, they just run on ice. You know what I mean? It's like a second thing.
Yeah,
Which it seems a little weird. I mean, I guess I don't know. You feel like he's having them train and they're not even running on ice. You would think that would be like the hard part, but I guess it isn't.
kind of like this. Yeah, kind of like secondary, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like fuck it, we'll train when we get there. Which is what
Yeah.
they did. Which is exactly what they did.
Mm-hmm.
What are you a big Olympics guy? You watch the Olympics when they come around?
No, I was actually going to ask
No,
you.
not really.
Nah, I don't really mess with the Olympics. You?
No. I used to watch it a lot, but it kind of died off.
I don't
even know when
I don't have any cables though. I'd have to try to find it on like streaming, and it's like, I think when I was a kid, I probably would watch it, but
yeah. Well, it was it was different. You didn't have a billion options to watch stuff,
Yeah.
like you do now. I think there's too many options to watch stuff, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of cable, man, my freaking cable bill went up again. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
you gotta call them up, right?
I did. I chatted with them. They're I don't know.
What did I say?
The problem is they know that there's nobody else in town,
Yeah.
so
Well, I
they got me
mean,
bent over a barrel.
I called them up and I was like, hey, I can't. I don't know, I can't afford this, but I don't feel like paying for it. Like, you know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah,
can you
yeah,
find me another option? And I was like, this is what I want. And then they were able to get it down.
So you actually changed your
Mm-hmm.
well before you got rid of it. You actually just changed your plan.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I don't think I should have to change anything. Like,
No.
why should my bill go up for no reason?
Yeah.
after a
Yeah,
year.
well,
you know?
again, they're gonna get you into going like locking in for another year. So even if you were to call up, that's what they basically did to me. They're like, hey, we can change our plan, but we're gonna lock you in for a year. You
Yeah,
know.
I just think the whole system is fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
How is this not? How is that not a monopoly?
No,
But
I know.
hopefully they're feeling the effects of streaming and stuff.
Yeah, probably why.
So, anyway, enough on that.
Yep.
Yeah. So no, I'll watch the Olympics.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not like dying to watch. I think they were bigger back in the day. I don't think they're
Sounds like
as
it.
big as what I'm saying, as big as they are, as
Mhm.
big as they were. So
I had a few, there's a few quotes that they were said that were funny. I mean, Sanka says, he goes, "I'm freezing my Rastafarian nays off."
yeah.
He was funny, man. He puts on every layer of clothes.
When he gets to Calgary,
Yeah,
including the bag.
yeah,
That was
very
great.
true. And he goes, I see pride, I see power,
Oh,
I see a bad mother who don't take no crap of nobody. That's a funny scene, actually. And he's like, "Say it again."
yeah. And then they go and start a bar fight.
Immediately start a fight. Yeah, bar fight.
Yeah, that's I don't know. Something I was thinking about.
Mhm.
Obviously, it's a Disney movie, so they're not going to show it. But
Yeah.
you think these guys were all smoking weed and stuff like that? Like, I would imagine they're not. They don't test for that. I don't know if they test for that or not.
I don't think so, because if you realize,
No.
I mean, they're athletes for the most part, right? Except for maybe Sanka.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think they're athletes, so I would imagine they're probably pretty clean,
Okay.
right? Because you ultimately got to be in shape too.
True.
So I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Let's talk about their improvement.
Yeah.
I wrote down a few of their times. So, they started out with 59.46 seconds. And then from there, they go to 58.4. And then they go to 56.53. So they go from 28th to 8th.
Yeah.
And then they were saying
day.
that the top 6 teams are only separated by like half a second. It's just pretty crazy to think about, like, just how every millisecond counts,
Absolutely. And those things go friggin' fast, man. I think up to 80-something miles an hour.
Yeah, the crash that happened was like crazy. Like
Oh my god!
It look horrifying. I wonder if that's how it like really looked.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think I don't. Would you ever do it?
I don't know. Good question. maybe once. I don't know.
I'm just saying, man. Like, I don't think I'd have the stones to do it.
Yeah, it's crazy too to think, like, I mean, obviously from like Jamaica to going to like Canada, and those guys, even like any other people who just haven't seen snow ever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like we live in the Northeast where snow is a yearly thing.
Yeah.
And it's crazy when you think about people who have just never seen snow before. They've seen it on movies,
Yep.
It's a big difference.
So I just pulled up on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Their crash. Like, I guess they actually did. They actually did crash, and they're pretty much wearing the same. I think the uniforms are the same.
Really?
Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh, I think they used actual footage in this.
Really? Is it on YouTube?
Oh. Yeah, it's on YouTube. And then one of the guys running in the orange suits friggin' just he fucking falls.
Can you send me that?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
But yeah, this was definitely a I think it goes to show you I think the writing of the story was pretty good.
Absolutely.
I think John Candy was great in it, but I don't want to say you could probably get anyone to fill that role, but you probably could. I'm trying to think of another actor that can early '90s actor that could probably play that role. I'm sure if you put like off the top of my head, I'm trying to think.
What, Ed Harris?
Huh?
Ed Harris?
No, I didn't say Ed Harris. No,
Oh, I thought you said Ed something.
no. The hell's his name?
Dude,
Bear with me.
their heads in this crash are like, it's bad.
Really?
But they're walking away from it. Yeah,
You
man.
could, but you can see if they put like, Bill Murray as John Candy, right?
You
Can
think?
see that. You can see that playing, or even Dan Aykroyd.
I could see Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
Those were. Listen, I love Dan Aykroyd. He's one of my favorite actors.
Mhm.
I could definitely see that.
Mhm.
I could definitely see that. That's a good point.
But no, this is definitely. I was definitely excited to see this movie again for sure.
So when did you see it? Because this is it's almost as old as you.
Yeah, I know. I think I was 4 when it came out,
Yeah.
but like I don't know. I probably saw it when I was a kid growing up. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you guys have it on
I've seen it a
VHS
few
or
times. No, I don't think so.
no? No.
I don't think I owned it on DVD, but I've definitely seen it a few times. Also, I mean, I also too growing up, we had the Disney Channel,
Oh.
so
Okay. That
probably
explains a lot.
that's probably when I've seen it. Where I've seen it
That
the most.
explains a lot because we
Yeah.
didn't have the Disney Channel. That was you had to pay extra for that.
Probably. I know. For a long time growing up, we had like a satellite dish.
Oh, like one of those big ass ones.
Yeah, which is a stupid fucking. Because it's like once it snows hard or rains hard, it's like it just reception just goes away
Oh,
immediately.
really? It's done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
we never had that. We
and I
just had
know-
cable.
Like when I said when I was a kid in my childhood house, the I guess where they had to angle the satellite, it was over like a ton of trees. So like the friggin' tripod they had to put it on was like
It's huge.
huge. Oh yeah. But yeah, that's probably where I've seen it on.
Okay. The Disney Channel. Now it's including, if you do cable or whatever. But
Yeah. Well, now you got Disney Plus. Now you can watch all.
well, now you got Disney Plus. Exactly.
You see, they're starting. It sounds like they're starting to try to do more live. Like they just, I guess you
Disney
can
is
do.
Disney Plus.
Yeah. So like, Dancing with the Stars, you can live watch it on Disney Plus.
Oh,
So it seems like they're testing out, people watching it on there. You know what I mean?
listen, there's a ton of streaming services. It's crazy how much
Yeah.
they are, how many they are.
Mhm.
So I'm not surprised that Disney's trying to do that because it's just par for the course for everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon Prime does it. Netflix doesn't do it, but they weren't
Yeah.
based on that.
I know. Especially with the live sports too.
Well, that's why I'm keeping cable because of the
Yeah.
live sports.
Amazon Prime will have I think they have the Sunday night,
Thursday night game,
Thursday night game, and I
football.
think Peacock has one of them too. Peacock might have the Sunday night game.
They have the Sunday night game
Yeah.
for football, and then this
even
year Amazon
been doing
Prime
a
had
lot of baseball.
They've been doing baseball,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
But
So Saturday, man, this Saturday, November 12th, my son is playing in he'll be dressing for the
that's
game
right,
at
yeah.
Yankee Stadium. It'll be on the Yes Network.
that's nice, man.
Bless you, by the way.
Thank you. I thought I tried to mute my mic in time, and I didn't. That's good, man. That's awesome.
That's awesome, right?
That's big.
So,
But yeah, man. I don't know if there's anything you want to talk about.
now let's review this thing. Let's rate and review it.
Yep. You want me to go first? You go first.
Yeah, you go first.
The action I gave it like an 8. I gave the characters an 8. I'm giving this 8 all around. It's pretty
8
funny.
all around.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it works with any kind of any. Like I said, I think it's well written, and I think I think it's a funny movie, and I think it works with any actor, because you
Yeah.
haven't seen any of those other guys in anything else really besides John Candy. You know what I mean?
Besides John Candy, yeah.
Um,
All right, so an 8.
I'm gonna give
I'm
it
gonna-
an 8.
I'm gonna go a little higher.
IMDb gave it a 7 actually, which is
Of course, I did.
I mean that's kind of higher. That's higher than I thought it was
Really?
going to be ranked. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you know how they
IMDb.
butcher. You know.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to see some bad reviews on this one because I don't
Oh,
know how
I
you do
can
it.
imagine.
I'm gonna do 8.5. I'm gonna do
Okay.
8.5. I really enjoyed this movie. I think it holds up. In my opinion, it holds
Yeah.
up.
No, I agree.
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
does.
It definitely stands the test of time. At first, I thought it was gonna, because like I said, this is probably the second time I've seen it in 30 years. But
Mm-hmm.
at first, I was like, oh man, it's gonna be one of those cheesy 90 movies, or early
I get what you're
90s
saying.
movies.
Yep.
But it really wasn't. It really wasn't. And it held up, man. It's 2022, and I would watch it again. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely.
I should definitely
put
watch
on
it.
if-
I'm sure your kids probably haven't seen any of this movie, huh?
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, maybe we'll put it on one night.
Yeah.
But,
No, that'd be interesting. Could be good.
8.5. Little bonus question for you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite John Candy movie?
Trying to think. I haven't really seen a lot of his movies, to be honest with you.
No?
No. No, I honestly haven't really seen a lot of his movies. Like I mean, probably Uncle Buck,
Uncle Buck. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good one. That's a real good one.
and his great cameo in Home Alone,
That's true. As,
know,
what
the Polka
hell
King
is
of the
his name?
Midwest.
Polka King, yeah. Polka. I can't remember his name in that movie, but yeah, he's great in that. I'm gonna go Great Outdoors. I don't know if you ever seen it.
I have seen that movie actually. Yeah, I just don't remember it too much. But
It's got Dan Aykroyd in it,
yep,
but John Candy plays his brother-in-law, and I think it's great. It's a great vacation type movie, and
oh, he was good in
Summer
Trains,
Rental,
Planes, and Automobiles.
Trains, Planes, and
That's another good one.
Automobiles.
So
Yep.
he plays kind of the same character a little bit, huh? This big,
A little bit.
big dopey kind of goofball.
Kind of, yeah, kind of. You ever see Summer Rental? That's a good one.
No,
If you haven't looked that up, if you haven't watched that, you should watch that if you get a chance.
interesting.
That's a John Candy. So, all right.
Awesome, man.
So what's our next movie?
Which you didn't vote, did you? Huh?
No, like I said,
it
man,
wouldn't. It would. I know you're not on it anymore, but it wouldn't have swayed the votes.
No.
This was kind of, I won't say kind of even, but it was 20-13. So 20.
Okay.
Friday Night Lights is the movie we're going to be watching. 20 votes for
Okay.
that, and 13 for Varsity Blues.
Okay.
Both are
So
definitely
we're back to football.
We're back to football. Square one. Both are definitely good. One of my favorite. I mean, they're both really one of my favorite movies.
Uh-huh.
But and they're very similar because I believe they both take place in Texas.
Yeah.
But Friday Night Lights won and out. Have you watched the show?
No, I've never seen the show.
The show is definitely. I think you definitely would like the show. The show is.
Is it still on or is it?
No,
just reruns?
it's been off for a while. I believe the show is on Netflix, but if anyone
okay.
hasn't seen the show is actually it's as good as the movie.
Okay.
You know,
Billy
it's
Bob's in this, right? Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton, Connie Britton. I know, and there's a few other actors in it, but Friday Night Lights it is.
All right, cool. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You did.
Jamaica, we got the bobsled team. I forgot to say that earlier.
That's all right. But yeah. Anyways, you guys can find us on Locker Room Flicks podcast on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
The Instagram is growing a little bit.
Okay. Good.
Dude, like you haven't really seen a lot of the Instagram. But I put up a reel of Cool Runnings.
Yeah.
And
Is that blowing up?
In one night, it got over. It's at 13,000 views.
Really?
Yeah,
dude.
and the
Dude, that was like Moneyball's like pretty close to that, right?
Moneyball's up to 18,000.
Right, but it took Moneyball a while to get to 13. I'm sure.
Yeah, it did. Moneyball definitely didn't get as fast, but it was weird because I posted it, and then literally overnight, in a day, it got all those views.
The Cool Runnings one.
Yeah, Cool Runnings is up to like 400 views. 400 likes. Moneyball is to 1,600. Bro. I don't know.
So what is that? I don't know what that means. How do we capitalize on that?
Because like even, I'll put up a sound clip of our episode.
Yeah.
And those get like, a couple hundred here and there.
Okay.
And I'm tagging, I do like my hashtags, like I do like the actors. Yeah. And I don't know, some reason it just I don't know what they're basing it off. Can you
post the can you post a sound clip as a reel?
I do them both as a reel.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. I don't know, man.
I don't know either. Who knows with the social media? But
who knows? All right.
Anyways.
Awesome, bro. I think that was another good show.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add?
Had fun. Nah, man. Just get ready for the holidays.
Yeah.
Holidays are coming up.
Thanksgiving's coming up. Yep.
All right.
All right, man. Sounds good. And that's the ball game.